Why your paddle grip is secretly killing your dinks. Your grip might be the reason you're losing kitchen battles. I know that sounds backwards. You've been told to hold the paddle firm. Get control. Don't let it wobble in your hand. But here's the thing. When you grip tight on a dink, you can actually make the ball pop up higher than if you barely held the paddle at all. And that's only half the problem. Because most players are either death gripping every dink or they've never even thought about grip pressure as something that changes shot to shot. Both of those are costing you points. Your dinks sail long, they pop up, your opponent smashes it back at your face, and you blame your hands, your timing, your paddle. It's not you, it's your grip. So in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you what your grip is actually supposed to do, why gripping tighter is working against you, and the exact adjustment I use. One number, one drill, plus the one habit almost nobody talks about that turns shaky dinks into a wall your opponents can't break through. Here's the routine before we break it down. Grip pressure at a 2 out of 10 between shots. Firm up to a 3 or 4 only at contact. The towel drill to prove it to yourself. That's it. Now let me show you why it works and how to actually feel it. Let's start with what your grip is supposed to do, because once you understand this, everything else clicks. Your grip should not be holding the paddle still. It should be letting the paddle absorb the ball. That's the whole point. It's not about stability. It's not about control through strength. Its only job is to let the paddle act like a cushion, not a wall. Now, most players get this wrong in one of two ways. The first group grips like they're trying to keep the paddle from flying out of their hand. Tight fist, tension all the way up the forearm. They hit a dink, and the ball jumps off the face like it hit concrete. Pops up, sits there, gets crushed. The second group never thinks about grip at all. They hold it however feels natural, and their dinks are just inconsistent. Good one, bad one, no pattern, no idea why. That second one is the part nobody explains. So let me explain it. When you grip tight, the paddle face acts like a rigid springboard. There's no give. The ball hits a hard surface and launches, which is exactly what sets your opponent up for the smash that ends the rally. Think of it like catching an egg. Catch it with a stiff, locked hand and it cracks. Catch it with soft, relaxed fingers that give a little on impact and it just stops. That's your paddle face on a dink. I'm not telling you to go limp. A completely loose grip and you lose the paddle on contact. It's not about loose versus tight. It's about matching the pressure to the moment. So if a death grip is the wrong way, what's the right way? Here's the idea that changes everything. The best dink grip isn't one setting. It's a rhythm. Relax, then firm, then relax again. Every single shot. That's it. You're not holding a fixed pressure through the whole rally. You're resetting constantly. And there's real logic to why this beats a fixed grip every time. 3 things happen the moment you loosen your hand between shots. First, your forearm stops working overtime. A death grip lifts extra load into the same muscle that gets irritated into what people call pickleball elbow. Relaxing between shots gives that muscle a break every single point. Second, your hand stays adjustable. A tight grip locks your wrist into one position. A relaxed one lets you make tiny last-second angle changes without moving your wrist at all, which is exactly how the ball's natural fall does the lifting for you instead of your hand doing it. Third, you actually feel the ball. Soft hands transmit information. A death grip is numb. You can't touch what you can't feel. Relaxed, adjustable, feeling. That's a hand that's ready to dink. So here's how you actually do it. 1 number, 1 drill, then the habit everyone skips. Start with the number. On a scale of 1 to 10, rest your grip at a 1 or 2 between shots, barely holding the paddle, like you could have it taken out of your hand. The instant before contact, firm up to a 3 or 4, not a fist, just enough to control the face, then let it drop back down. Repeat every shot. Next, the towel drill, to prove this to yourself instead of just taking my word for it. Wrap a small towel around the handle so you physically can't grip hard. Dink with a partner or against a wall. Then take the towel off and try to recreate that exact same feeling. If your dinks get worse without the towel, that's your death grip talking. Last, watch your forearm. If it feels tight or tired after 10 dinks, you're gripping too hard the entire time, not just at contact. That's it. Grip at rest, grip at contact, towel to check yourself. Under 2 minutes to learn, a lifetime to actually feel. But here's the habit almost everybody skips, and it might be the biggest.